Good, but that looks nice. Good, and then let me see you stop her. Good, and then take about 3 steps backwards. Good girl, very nice. And then go ahead and walk off again. Good. And then what we're going to do, we're going to make a big circle at this end of the arena. So after like letter V, you're going to cut across and we'll stay down here so you don't have to keep going around them and the cones. So you're going to turn now and head towards letter P. That's perfect. Good. So same thing as you're going across. Don't let her look at that horse down there. Just keep a little right rein and right leg so she's paying attention to you. That's perfect. Okay. So now we're going to speed her up so I can see what she does with her gait with you. As you speed her up, keep her head in the same place. Keep your hands the same. And you don't want to kick them. If you kick them, they skip gait. So you just want to squeeze or use your spur until she goes up into the speed. So go ahead and go a little bit faster until you think you have her in gait. Good. Keep your shoulders back. Good. So that's perfect. She's not pacing. She's doing her gait. Go a little bit slower. So a little squeeze and relax on the rein, a little half halt. So shut her down there because she went to a trot. Yep. And then ask her to go forward again. Just go right back up into it. Good. So that's good. So keep her at this speed because if we go too fast, her muscles won't be able to hold it and then she's going to go out in gait. So we're just going to start at a slower speed. Good. And as you're going around, if she feels like she's getting faster, just give a little squeeze, relax on the rein, and breathe deep because then she'll understand she's relaxing. And you're doing great with the steering. Good. So that's perfect. Just a little right rein as you go across so she pays attention to you. Good. And if she starts to go faster and her head's dropping down again, she's going to go more towards that trotty side. Good. So as you go around, if she starts keeping the same speed and her head staying up like that, then you can relax some on the rein. But if she's speeding up, you just want to keep that same contact. And it's different. When all these horses are in the arena, it changes our horses. But you're doing great. Good. So, good. And she's still in gait. That's perfect. So as we go, like when I start them, I start at a slower gait. And then as they warm up, then we can go faster. But if you come in and just hit the gas, then a lot of times they fall apart. Okay, so now let's try and go just a little bit faster, but keep your body the same, your hands the same, just add a little bit more leg or a little cluck. Good, now you're gonna stay at that speed. It's gonna feel a little bit more lumpy like you're shifting side to side. It's supposed to, so that's fine, but each horse feels a little bit different. Same thing as you're going around, help her with that turn a little bit more. Good. And that's good, because again, if she brings her head way down and she's going fast, she might fall apart. Good. So on the turn here, just think as you're going to make that turn, keep your right spur, your right leg in her side to hold her. That's better. Good. Then you can relax a little bit once she gets past that turn. And then as you're going around, if you're like, oh, I think she's good, you can relax your hand a little bit and see what happens. But if she falls apart, we'll just pick her right back up. Because again, we don't care if her head's up and down as long as she's staying in gait. Whoa, so pull her all the way back and then go right back up into your gait again. Good. So when she made that turn, she kind of lost her balance. She fell in, her head came down, and so she went to the trot because that's what she thought would balance her back out. That's okay. We just want to shut them down immediately and then, you know, go right back to gaiting so she doesn't get rewarded for doing the wrong thing. If you stop, they think, oh, that was a good job, I got to quit there. But a lot of times these horses will fall apart in the corners, or when they're cantering, they cross canter in the, when they hit the corner. So now let's bring her back to a walk. Good. And then I'm going to have you change your direction at the walk. You can change it however you want. So just a tiny bit faster. Good. So we'll stay right at that speed. Good. So everything looks good. Again, as you make the turns, you're going to kind of support her with your inside leg, your left leg. Good. You can lower your hands a tiny bit more. That's good. Keep breathing. A little bit slower. She's starting to pick up speed. That's okay. Good. Lower your hand just a tiny bit more. That's it. Good, because we're only kind of holding her head up to help her, but if she's staying in gait and doing good, then we can kind of relax more. Good, we're going to go one more time around at this speed. But you're doing good with the turns in this direction. So you're going to start adding a little bit more leg now. You'll stretch up nice and tall, keep your weight right on your behind. Still a little bit faster. That's it, good. Good, and again, you'll feel it shifting back and forth. If you start feeling like a hop step, like she's cantering a little bit, then just give a little squeeze, relax on the rein, but keep your leg on her so she doesn't stop. Good, and then we'll just cut to the inside because they're just walking out. Good, still hold her together on the turn. Good, a little half halt there. She's starting to get a little hop step, and then your leg. Good.